super quick here. This is like perfect for this build, this area, so it should be like 2 seconds and I'll be done. Let's do a timer. The boss spawns up here, this could be a world record actually. Yeah, it might be a world record. Two-handed swords hitting like really hard. It's like if you want attack speed, I guess you could just go for a one-handed, right? After this run I'm going to talk through it though, so you could just wait a bit and I'll do a talk through. Because it is, yeah, it's insanely fun, fast, ultra speed. And out in the open world it's arguably even better because of the space out there you get. In the Crucible it's kind of a bit tight. Some of the areas are a bit tight, so let's do a talk through this then, because I want to load this one as well. The bow on this is really good, and I pretty much did this because I got this bow. It dropped about a week ago for me, and when I got it I thought I've already done a bow build like this and I knew this would just make it even better, right? Because straight away I saw lightning infusion. I was like, okay, this is really good idea to do this now. So it was already working really well in the previous build I did, but when you put it with this overall speed here, yeah, it works amazing. There are some other changes though. Obviously, I've done the attack speed and the bow as well with the durability, and then juiced it with a low life as well, so just to get really, really high attack speed. And obviously, when I hit an enemy, I get 46% attack speed boost. Okay, so that's really important to know. 46% there. Here, I get the 15%. So you want to get at least 2 hits on the attack speed if you can, and then the durability boosts it. So I actually had a bit of durability missing there, so I had 4 missing, but yeah, you want to keep the durability high so that you can basically just have really good attack speed boost. Is it optimal for DPS? Probably not, but is it optimal for fun? Absolutely. I go zipping around the Pestilence areas. Like, the Crucible is actually where this is good, but it's even better on the open world because there's so much space and you can just... I literally can fly through zones like this. Just literally the whole zone. If I time it right, get to the right enemies, kill everything in Pestilence super, super quick. This is the ultimate farming class. I don't think there'll be a faster way to farm the game than this. I really don't. Because you can basically constantly move. You could do more damage version of this, but this is, you know, I've tried to get a bit of stamina in. So that's important. Attack speed here, durability, lightning into the right slot. If you want to get this to work as quick as this. The runes, I'm not using them, so I've left all those in because I had a focus version. It wasn't working as well. It worked well, but I've gone for pure basic attacks only. So this is basic attack only. It looks like multi-shot, but it's not, right? A few people have asked me how are you using multi-shot. This is just stamina attacks, and then with this ring at 6%, you're just getting loads of stamina back on hit. This brings the cost down. So it's really similar to my previous bow build. It's not much different. If you look at the bow build from, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, it is kind of similar. It's a similar core to this. So these rings are the same, I think. The bow, yes, I've got the extra attack speed in because of this lightning, but the main difference is the low life gem. So the low life gems allowed me to get more stamina here, right? So it's the same thing, low focus, stamina cost, but this time I can now double it, right? Whereas before I had these gems in every slot. So I had the 12% here, the 9% in all the others. I think I had it in here as well, so I had maximum like movement in that build with the stamina. But now I don't need to do that because I can double this stamina cost here, so 50% less stamina cost on a low focus. How do you maintain that? Well, this is where I changed the build. Instead of having 1 max focus reduced, I've got 2. So I've got 98% of my focus missing. So as you can see, I've got two focus the whole time. Max focus reduced needs to be below 30%. So you need to be on below 30% of your focus, right? Because low life in this game is 49% and below, right? Although it's meant to be. It's actually 48 at the moment, but because it's bugged at 49 and 50. But the focus for low focus is actually 30%. I'll realise this by doing this build. It's actually 30%. So you need to be below 30% low focus for the stamina to kick in. So this is a low life, low focus build. Okay? You have to get 2 into max focus to run it like this if you want to have infinite stamina with this move. Because this is only 1 arrow. Okay? Because it's one arrow, you only get 1 hit here on damage dealt. If you run a different bow, yes, you can get more stamina back, right? But the only bows that have this movement fire 1 arrow. So you need to do even more into stamina. I did do a mortar build a while ago with the fire bombs a while ago on my stream, but I didn't end up uploading that one. That was in the beta. Because you kind of just stood there doing this, and I didn't think it was going to be very viable. But obviously they added these gems in, so it would be now. But with this is more like a movement version. And like I say, because it's got 1 arrow, it's harder to maintain that stamina, so you really need to go all in on that to keep this working. So double max focus reduced is huge. Obviously you get the max health reduced here, ×2, but then you also need to get in the gloves. But then don't put a double gem in here, because you don't want to double this 18, because you'll have no health, right? So, yeah, the max health here is coming to about, what is it, 36 plus 18, 54%. So I'm on 46% health, which is pretty good. Then, in terms of barrier on kill, pretty good to get it quite high actually, so that's 74%. And that will get doubled if you get this to 100% here. So I get a barrier for 150% of my health, which is about 300 barrier. So I have 100 health. I just heal here. 92 health, and I'll get a shield for 300, right? Which is really good. So that's why I want that, and that should cover you for health with ads and stuff. Healing on low focus, because obviously, you know, when I have food, I just get a massive boost. I can use berries just to heal. It's that good. Obviously on bosses, you want to use proper healing, really. So that's pretty good to get, but probably be better to get it in other places. But it's kind of cool, right? 104% extra healing. Kind of nice. So yeah, how do we heal with this? Well, really, you just need berries. You can get healing on low focus heart, you only need berries, you don't need anything else. So, if I try and show you an example, one berry, and look at my health. 2 berries, all of a sudden it's going up. Look how quick that is. Just off berries. Don't worry about the healing of this build. You'll be absolutely fine. With this healing on low focus as well. Crazy tech right there for berries. And they're really cheap, obviously you can just find them around the world, so you'll never run out of those. So I put stamina cost into here because I've got 12% there. I get 50% here, so that's 62% reduced already. Then we get this for 20%, so that's 82%. It's 19 at the moment, but let's quickly fix that for the sake of this video. So that's now 82% cost reduction, right? So my attack is only going to cost 18%. But then this ring now gives me 6% on stamina use. So what's 18% of 23? Well, 10% is 2.3. It's going to be about 4, isn't it? Something like that. So let's say it's 4. I think it's going to work out a bit more than that because the way it works. But anyway, it's around about 4 to 6-ish, right? And I get 6 back on hit. So we're going to be around about infinite on stamina. It's slightly off. You do slightly lose a bit, but it's not far off. Now, you could boost your stamina up more to get more back on this. That's one thing you could do. You could put a stamina gem into here if you really wanted to do that. That would probably give you infinite with this setup. But I've only got it in the gloves. You could put one in here though, just for ultra fun, but you're kind of overdoing it. You don't need infinite. You pretty much can keep doing this for days against bosses and just take a bit of a break, let it regen, and you can keep going again. So you don't need it to be infinite with this. You just want this movement to work. As long as this movement works, it's really efficient. Because this does like almost double damage of this one. So you're spending it way slower, so it just lasts way longer, and you're constantly moving, hard to hit. Ads will never hit you. The only person that can hit you is the Echo Knight, as you saw in the video of that clip there. Because the Echo Knight can lock on with his plague ranged attacks really well. So you don't want to be using this to dodge that. You're better off waiting for the animation to start and just dodge it manually. Like really far away, so easy to dodge and then just keep going. Yeah, I think outside of that, you know, armor pen on 3 is always good to get. Crit chance in 3. No crit chance here or crit damage because you're on the barrier. And then crit damage here just to boost it a bit. So I get 40% there. So 190%. It's a nice little boost. 20% burst in the weapons. So yeah, we're getting, with this boosted, we're getting 20. We're getting 40 there, so that's 60. Sorry, that's 20, so that's 40. And it's 60 with this. Then 70% crit chance. 190% crit damage. Pretty solid. Could be better, but if you want to get this tech working with this infinite dodging, crazy speed when you get it charged up with the electric, this is what you need to do really. Shock build-up just helps with getting this to electrify quicker with the overall speed. Not essential, you could put lightning damage in if you wanted to do that, but I think it's pretty nice just to get it instantly and build it up a bit quicker, so I would recommend it. And yeah, I think outside of that, pretty simple stuff. Cloth, leather, plate, cloth. The 2 cloth pieces, a leather and a plate. And then you don't have to put, I mean, it's quite a nice amount actually into Equipload there, isn't it, to get it down. Which is mainly probably because of these gloves. Yeah, these gloves are quite heavy. So you maybe don't need plate gloves, but yeah, it's just they were green, so I thought I'll put them on. So you could definitely have lower in the Equipload side if you put cloth gloves on. And then, yeah, try and get to 200-ish health, because it's half, so you have 100 health, but the 200 health is what your barrier is based on. So if you can get, you know, I'm going to get 150% of that. So, what, 300 health as a shield, really good. And then stamina 100 means I get 6 back on this every time, which is really good as well. Attack speed, obviously, to boost it, you're moving quicker. So yeah, I'll do a build planner so you can see all the stats and what you need. Main thing is the key stats to take away here: the attack speed with the durability and the voltaic item facets. That's 3 stats already, and you need the barrier as well. So all of this is essential in this weapon. So all 4 of those are essential. Start with the bow. After that, the next essential thing is stamina at low cost. That is the next most important thing. Then it's overall speed. That is then going to be the core of the build. That's when you can start getting the low life gems in and get max health in 2. 1 with the gem in, 1 not. So 1 gets doubled, 1 doesn't. Then put a stamina cost in the gloves. Then you need to get max focus reduced on 2. Both doubled. Okay? You want just no focus. It needs to be below 30. At least with 100 focus points. Do not spec into focus, just get below 30. I'm at 2. Great. Lower the better. Then the rest of it's just a crit chance, armor pen, get what you can. Lightning damage, whatever, shock build up. But those are the key stats in that order I would say to focus on first. Once you've got those key stats up to the max focus I was saying, you should be able to use it. It should function pretty well. Obviously you need these rings as well to get these ready. These 2 are essential. So they go along with the essential stuff I just mentioned. These 2 rings. This is a nice boost, and all the crit chance and armor pen, nice boost as well. And lightning damage, but yeah. I think that about covers it. I mean, like I said, stats are pretty simple. Damage, get to 100 stamina, 200 health, quick load into fast. If you've got spare points, put it into damage. Easy. Super fun build. Yeah, this is rapid. The only downside is you can't use return, but you don't really need to. You zip around everywhere with this. It is crazy fun. And it is an absolute ultra speed farmer. If you want to go around farming all the pestilence, use this build. Insane for farming. So yeah, that's about it for this one. This is my perfect sort of bow build if I was going to play one. The movement, the speed, the damage. This is the kind of bow build I'd like to play. So whether I'll do any more, I don't know, because this is definitely one of the most fun to me. Yeah, super good for farming. Like I said, in the pestilence areas it's even better, so very fun one. Yeah, hope you've been enjoying the builds, and I've got some more to come. I'm going to work on a few more this week. I got really lucky with embers and stuff this week, so I've managed to pump quite a few videos out with the 18 realms I've got. I've got loads of realms to farm, so yeah, I've been quite lucky with the Finley drops and stuff, so it's going really well. Yeah, lots more builds to come on the channel. Might start doing some reviews and idea videos and just tips for people as well, we'll see. But yeah, I will see you in the next video.